In this tutorial, I will demonstrate how to request an item via interlibrary loan. Interlibrary loan mostly impacts articles. If you will look at the Pascal Delivers video, it will show you how to find books and have them delivered from the Pascal system. Articles, however, if they're not available on the Limestone OneSearch, must be requested through a service called Interlibrary Loan. And the first thing I would like to point out is that on the OneSearch homepage and at any point in your search, you can always look up at the top of the screen and see the Interlibrary Loan Request Form, or ILL for short. That's how I will refer to it from here on out. First thing is I need to limit my search down to an article search. In this case, I'm going to look for peer-reviewed journal articles, since that's oftentimes what you will be doing if you need to request something via ILL. And as a reminder, remember your filters. That way, when I make changes to my keywords, the peer-reviewed journals will stay the same. When I'm looking through here, everything that I see on my screen should be something that I can access from this computer today, because it says it's, quote, available online. And you'll note here, this article has three databases in which I can click on it. Academic Search Complete at the top of the list. That will be fine. You could use another one if you wanted, but normally the top one is fine. But notice on this left-hand side menu, there is an option to refine my results and to expand my results. Now, when I click that, and I don't have to remember that, when I click expand my results, suddenly I'm confronted with a new set of articles, and my total number has gone up a lot. So what has happened here? Well, what OneSearch can do, and what makes it a very useful tool, is that it can look through both articles that Limestone has a subscription to, either via our things that we subscribe to at Limestone or via other things we get through Pascal and other means like that. But we can also get you access to articles that we may not subscribe to or have direct access to. And that's what Interlibrary Loan does. So when I say expand my results, what the computer's doing is, rather than limiting my results down to what we happen to own access to or have access to, it's looking through all of the peer-reviewed journal articles, in this case, that OneSearch has access to the cataloging information for. So that's the title, the author, the other information about it, the abstract, things like that, which is quite a few more articles than any one school will happen to subscribe to. So notice that Article 1 is such an article. Article 2 is such an article. In fact, the first three are Article 4 and 5. These are ones that I could read immediately. So the first thing to do is to make sure that an article that you find is one that you actually need. Sometimes people will just come in, see a title, not look any further. Do make sure, have a look at it first. Open up the article record. That's what this is. Look through this description if it's there. Read through that. It's normally only a paragraph. You'll get a good idea of what the article's about. And if you determine that you need that article for your research, then that's fine. We're at the library here to provide it for you. You'll notice that there are no services for this particular article. So what you need to do is to open up in a new tab this Interlibrary Loan Request Form, and then fill in, I'm going to go back to that article here, open up the record, fill in the information from it. So if it's a book, you would fill in the book stuff. If it's an article, you could fill in the article. So notice down here, the journal title, volume number, the article title, the author. I'll point out that the journal title is right here. This is the most confusing thing. This is the title of the individual article in the journal, in this case, of Teaching and Teacher Education. So once you've filled out all the information that you have, note the only thing that you're required to do is put in your name and email. The rest of it, give us as much information as you can provide and click Submit. And we will process that interlibrary loan request for you as soon as we can.